Hey everyone, welcome to a new game. It's called Path of Exile 2, the early access game. Hey, yep, I had to jump into it here. Pardon me here, it's actually a little louder than I probably anticipated here. Let me turn this down. Anyway, so yeah, got a little sidetracked doing my usual recordings, and since I've been playing this so much, I figured why not, I'll go ahead and let people in and see what I'm doing. So, but I got this, I want to say a couple days ago, and I've been playing pretty consistently, although I've mostly been figuring out stuff out. This is pretty much a direct sequel to Path of Exile 1, which, to be honest, I was aware of, but I didn't really play too much of, to be perfectly honest. I don't know, it was one of those things, like, it was fun, I played a little bit, and never really got farther into it. But now that we're here in 2, I find myself kind of with a little bit more time and drive to at least take a look at the new game and see what's going on. And as you can see from the screen, I had already made a couple characters, so I figured I'd just bring you along. Actually, let me back up a sec. Let me log out. So there are a handful of classes available. You can pick standard or hardcore mode. I just stick to standard. I'm pretty sure hardcore mode is like if you die, you get erased. That's it. So you get a sorceress, a warrior, a ranger, a witch, a mercenary, and a monk to start out with in early access.
To liberate your brothers. Just as you have failed in poisoning my subjects against me. Call out to your dreamer.
Yeah, each class has a voice. There's a lot of voice acting in here too, so which is kind of nice. Saves me having to speak all the time. But I started with a witch because I happen to be an old Diablo 2 fan. I played a lot of that when I could. Although, granted, it was probably about 10 years after the fact when I had actually a decent computer to play it. But, you know, the servers were still up, and I really got into it because it was cheap, good fun, and I just happened to have a roommate at the time that was really into it, so got me into it, and I really enjoyed it. But anyway, the Witch is basically on par with the Necromancer class in Diablo 2, or Path of Exile, and that you have a lot of minions to run around and help you kill stuff with. So, full-on disclaimer, this is live chat from other players. Whatever they say, I have no control over, so please don't hit me for anything they say going on. Alright. So, I guess we've already kind of gone over it. I've been playing this for a little bit already. I'm only level 7. I'm still in Act 1. But I figure I'd go ahead and take a tour around, show you the game a little bit. Because honestly, like, I'm really liking this game. That's not even a joke, no cap, no bullshit to go with it. I really, truly am enjoying this game. Let's go to the railwood. We'll just kill some stuff here for a bit. So I got 4 skeletal minions right now. It's super easy to pick up. Like, I literally had things kind of figured out after a few minutes. So space bars to roll out of the way. My playstyle is pretty straightforward for the most part. Like, I will hex, I will curse targets first, let my minions make a barrier, and use this bone blast ability. Ooh, excuse me. As needed. Whoa! I already have fought a few bosses in here, and honestly, they've all been pretty fun. Each one of them usually has something unique about them. At least from what I've encountered so far. Like I said, this is very early access for me, even for my point in the game. I've only maybe been playing at most about 10 hours by now. If you have played a lot of Diablo games before in the past, or Diablo-like games, you'll probably find a lot of familiarity here. It's just a lot of regular grinding in a grimdark setting. Alright, that's a dead end. Oops. That being said, it can be a little difficult sometimes to see where the baddies are. I can zoom in, but I wish I could zoom out a little bit more, if I'm honest. I also wish there was an option to kind of actually highlight enemies in red. I mean, you can when they're attacking and when you're mousing over. You can see that. Whoop. But it would be nicer if it was a little bit more pronounced, or if it was just on a regular. And that's wildlife contagion, man. Like, as soon as one of those targets that I afflict gets dropped, it spreads to like 2 or 3 others, and that spreads to 2 or 3 others, and then that spreads to 2 or 3. Before you know it, you're wiping out entire masses. But even though I'm only level 7, I feel strong. I mean, there's definitely points where I struggled. Don't get me wrong, I had to go back and basically go grind on some lesser zone areas for a while to level up and maybe get some gear. Or heck, even when after I cleared a boss, sometimes I'll go back and beat him a few more times just to get some gear. Unfortunately, one of the changes they made earlier today, as of the day I'm recording, a lot of the lower bosses used to drop rare gear on a regular, but they made a... Oh, good, it just leveled. They made a change to where those type of drops were only going to happen once, and then you can go back and farm the bosses still, but you just get a lesser amount of loot. Now this here is the passive skill tree. It's pretty sweet. It's freaking huge, by the way. Like, wow. Like, some of this stuff I'm not ever going to ever remotely use, and there is definitely a whole strategies and guides to picking and choosing and pointing out your direction, which way you're going to go through this whole talent web. It's not a tree, it's a full-on web. But anyway, I think for me, I'm focusing more on being a reliant on my minions and hexes to do damage. So that's chaos damage in particular. So these 4 abilities I'm really going to want to boost up. Yeah, minions primary, hexing, and chaos damage secondary. But there's a lot of different ways you can go about this. I don't think there's any one way that's like complete and terribly suboptimal yet, but then again, like, this is too new to have a meta yet, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. Like, you probably want to stick to the more straightforward skills. Like, in my case, I know I'm just going to stick with minions. I may get a bit more...
Death and decay!
Uncut skill bomb. I may get more of a variety. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is so new that I honestly don't know how this is going to go. Alright. Making a portal back to town is free. You can do that whenever you want. I think the only thing you can't is in the middle of boss fights, but... Una. Oh, she's over there.
Sorry, I was just elsewhere.
She's basically our mage merchant.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye?
Yeah, that does. Level 4 skeletal warrior minion? Anyway.
I will treasure it.
Oh, level 3 skill gem. Wow. Yeah, so I'm just in here comparing stuff, but
Bye.
I wanted to go sell some stuff. Give me this. Give me that.
No.
Ugh, really?
Yes. I've collected these over time. What do you think?
I think it wasn't even worth it.
It's beautiful. I accept.
So I've already got a few rares from farming bosses. I don't know, before they change that, which is unfortunate because that means I won't be able to make use of that for the rest of the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, I know you do. In short, that really was not worth the expense.
I will treasure it.
It's kind of hard to make
Why?
money. I'm sure once I get above, like, in Axe, or start climbing, I'll be having it come a little easier, but... So it reminds me so much of Diablo 2 about its map system. It just kind of forms as you go along up here. And it's all roguelike, so it's never the same map twice. I don't need to go to the Red Veil anymore, I've already been there. Well, this is typically what I like to do when I get to a new map. I'll try to hug a, like one wall or outline and... Oh, shit! Oh, I wasn't expecting the boss fight. I've already killed this dude once before, but... Oh! Ow, God. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Ah. Oh, god damn, I got hit. Nice. I wasn't really trying to look for that boss fight, but I'll take it. That gives you... So a lot of your gear will give you skills that you can use, which is why I'm getting what I am. And of course there's... Each gear can give you different boosts depending on what you need. I'm not really digging how slow my casting speed is, but not a lot I can do about it at this level. Probably one of the things I really like that what they did with the witch is that my minions will just auto spawn, respawn back. Like they don't take any resource or any thought for me to control. Although I can with the tilt key. Tell them to go somewhere.
I think not. Hello. I like to hold on to bits and pieces. It's beautiful. Except...
I've personally found a lot of the cases it's not worth it's not worth identifying stuff yet. I don't know if that's by design or what, but like that wasn't worth it. Considering each one of these is worth 25 gold from the shop. That is. Although that's for a sorcerer, so I'm not really going to use that.
Oh, I like this one. Stay safe, if you can.
I will feast on your soul.
The Adventures of Miss Withers. Ow. Yes, I realize that's also a Baldur's Gate reference. Yes, I also realize it's inadvertently a Path of Exile reference. The one thing I've noted is you can't really customize your character. It's more just about the class right now. I'm not sure if that's going to stay like that or what. It wouldn't surprise me if that ends up being the case. Oh, Grim Tank. It's not magical, it's junk anyway. Now I'm starting to get loot snobby. Yeah, but though, there's only so much carrying capacity yet. I imagine in-game is all about trying to get the best gear you can farm up. Farming the same bosses over and over. Which, honestly, that's very D2-esque as well. Oh, line of sight with lock sight. I was like, what the heck? Was pushing against me and not attacking me. So these orbs are nice to enhance your gear, but... Oh no. Another boss fight. Back up here. So if you die, I'll end up respawning here.
Me.
My bodyguards did their job. Whoop! Alright, where to go from here? Alright, I think I'm gonna full clear this thing.
I will put you down.
There was a quest I had to do with that tree to basically unlock it or something. I don't know, it wasn't too bad. It was just a lot of grinding to get where I needed to go. Basically that was having to go to the Red Veil and fight another boss. A lot of boss fights for whatever various reasons. It's not a complaint for me. They've all been kind of interesting and unique so far. They really have. I don't think there's been a boss fight one where I just like, you know what, this really sucks. following me. Bad doggies. Well, this is the entrance to Clearfell. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything. I mean, so far, from what I've been able to find, a lot of the maps are pretty sizable. I'm supposed to go into the Grim Tangle and continue to punch a way through there. So let me unlock that. Oh yeah, I can hit you. So this is where I'm at in the quest line right now. I'm still in Act 1. But yeah, I gotta summon Una to have her clear the roots, and then punch my way to get this to save somebody who's injured in town. I don't know. It's a lot of go fetch, do this, and continue on and so forth. But anyway, I just want to take the moment to show this to you, what's been sucking down my time, as well as probably the reason why you're kind of going to see maybe a little bit of decrease, if only for a moment, for Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet little game. If you're already familiar with Pax of Exile, you already know what it's about. Or even if you're a fan of Diablo in general, you know what it's about. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good one to go, you know, grab your buddies and bust out some dungeons and fight some bosses and all that good stuff. It is in early access. I did mention that previously. It's $30 to get in right now if you wanted to play the new Path of Exile 2. If not, I mean, you can still play the original Path of Exile. It's a free account, free to play. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. And that is still going to pretty much hold course once Path of Exile 2 comes out of early access. So I just wanted to get it because I really wanted to try it and see how it looks. They also do offer supporter packs. And I'm telling you this for the sake of telling you this. Like, I'm just kind of talking about the game. I'm not paid or sponsored for anything I'm talking about here. But I just wanted to show you that. So this is the first tier, second tier, third tier, fourth tier, and fifth tier. Yeah, they are pretty expensive. So the early access, as I mentioned, is $30. Now, if you do get this and decide to play the game and later want to upgrade to, say, one of the other packs, you notice that $30 is already accounted towards the cost of an upgrade, and that'll last until this comes out of early access. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, go right on ahead, and don't feel bad about spending your money if you don't want to commit to a big old starter pack, especially something like this, like $480, but you get everything that they made for skins wise, and plus a custom base too with this one. So they've put out videos that kind of explore and explain all that stuff in detail, so I'm not going to bother doing that. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video. And let me know if you want me to play more of Path of Exile 2 content and upload and all that stuff. I would not be opposed to doing that. So anyway, I will catch you in the next video. Take care.